he was hurtful to himself. He tried to get himself hit by a train. When he was here at home, Marcus was so scared. He hid all the knives and anything sharp. He just wasn't sure what he was going to do.
I didn't know whether or not we were safe. And he was almost at the point of no return. And that I was actually starting to realize what was going on and how bad it was.
I don't know if he thought he'd hurt us or if Marcus thought he would hurt himself. He just got real close and he was screaming at the train, and I don't think he would have cared if it hit him.
Hello, I'm Pam Fox, and I'm a practicing psychotherapist in Lincoln, Nebraska. I treat individuals and families living with mental illness. Today, scientific research continues to reveal new information on brain disorders. But even with this new knowledge, the stigma associated with mental illness persists. And as a result, there are tens of thousands of mentally ill individuals and their families who live in silence. Megan Plojak understands what it means to be intimately touched by mental illness. She grew up in a home with a mentally ill parent, and it's why she produced the story you are about to see. Megan's revealing account is candid, sad, and inspiring. Unfortunately, her story is all too common. It's a story that you may recognize in some form somewhere in your life.
I don't think most people understand the complexities of mental illness and the stress it causes families. Unfortunately, most families aren't equipped to deal with the day-in, day-out challenges of caring for a mentally ill loved one. The illness is so unpredictable. Some days you think it's cured and feel like you don't have to worry anymore. But on other days, you feel hopeless, as though there is no chance for recovery. In my own family, I've come to accept that the mental illness my father has will probably always be a continuing struggle for him and for us. Over the span of 25 years, doctors have struggled to pinpoint a clear diagnosis. The best way I found to cope with his chronic condition was by running on the open road. And as I'd run, I'd work through my feelings of frustration, sadness, and hopelessness. I wanted to make this documentary to show how a mental illness affects not only the person with the illness, but the entire family. It's hard to know where to begin my story, but I decided to start with my relationship with my father. As a child, I didn't understand what was going on with my dad. As a result, I began experiencing rushes of different emotions. I'd become very angry with him as he lay on the couch for days. Other times, I loved his company as we played basketball together on our driveway. Anymore, we hardly spend one-on-one time together. When we do, I can sometimes get a smile out of him, but the smiles are getting harder to come by.
I remember I used to have this Mickey Mouse cup, and he would pour a little bit of beer in there whenever he had a beer, just so I could have a sip of it.
My dad especially loved summertime. We had so much fun in our family pool.
Fondest memories with Dad probably have to be in the pool.
And Dad would cut up watermelon, he'd grill, and the whole family would be out there, and we really would have no distractions. It was just all of us having a good time.
He always would throw us up in the pool. We'd sit on his lap, and he would get underneath of us and just toss us. He'd each one over and over again, which is probably why he had so many hernias.